Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. Being the last speaker, I have a responsibility and I have a difficulty. First, let me get over the responsibility. That on behalf of all of you, may I thank CGSS for arranging such an excellent forum where you were able to attract people from all over the region. A very good gesture. Well done, sir. Thank you very much for doing this. And this applause is also for the lunch that you served. It was so good. Now the difficulty. You know, after 11 speakers have spoken, to speak something new is nearly impossible. So I will not promise to you that I am going to say something new, but I will promise one thing, that I will be short. Now, whenever we talk about SCO, we are actually talking about half the world in terms of population, resources, and even the land mass. And for an organization like this, for its success, it is incumbent for all of us to understand the framework on which it is based. And of course, the Shanghai spirit is a very good framework. You know, geoeconomy, geostrategy, geopolitics, we keep on talking about it. To bring a balance in all these three in a region is not an easy thing. And I'm not saying that we should be equal as far as these affairs are concerned, but as some of the speakers have said earlier, also we need to be equitable. As far as geoeconomy is concerned, we all understand it is all about resources. And in the resources, two are very well understood, the human resource and the material resources. But the knowledge, the services as we call it at times, but knowledge itself, I think, seems easier said but most difficult to share. Just to give you an example, if one country is facing a problem in population control, and another country of the same forum has very well, in a very efficient manner has controlled that thing, why can't we share it? Similar is the case with good governance and so many things. So I think as long as we are able to share these things, it will be good. Once we talk of geostrategy, it is all about flow of these resources, the same resources, the man, material, and knowledge. And whether it is any theory, controlling the oceans or the rimland or the heartland, it all goes as far as the flow of these resources are concerned. And that is why we hear of, controlling the choke points and the straits and all those things. So I think if we are fair to each other as far as flow of resources is concerned, again, it can be quite equitable. And as far as geopolitics is concerned, it is all about controlling the other two. So I was told to talk on the contribution of Pakistan in the security of this region. And the first contribution, as I said, that what I'll do is I'll just make pointers and without explaining, going into the details. The first, I think, factor which we have contributed in the stability and the security of this region is by ensuring that we are strong ourselves. Because we all know that weakness invites aggression. So we kept ourselves strong enough to ensure that we are not, engulfed by any other aspiring power. And that is the first thing which I think we contributed to the security of this region. We defended ourselves well whenever it was required. And also, I think we ensured some basic, although I do agree that our strength was not that balanced as far as the economy and politics and military is concerned. But still, I think we were able to feed our people. We were able to give shelter to our people. And to an extent, we were also able to clothe them. The basic needs of people. Because if you cannot look after 200 million people, you can understand that what could be the results. So this, again, in my humble opinion, is a contribution of Pakistan as far as security of this region is concerned. We fought back terrorism with resolve and grit. And I think this, I do not need to go into a lot of details. Probably suffice would it be to say that probably we fought the greatest and most menacing form of terrorism in this region. And we have, I think everybody knows that we did fight Chechens, whether they were part of Al-Qaeda or elsewhere, and we also know that they were creating trouble for other countries also. We did eliminate ETIM, which was troubling one of our very dear friends. So this also, I think, contributed to the security and stability of this region. We sheltered refugees, the largest number of refugees on this earth. And if these, now it is about 3 million, 2.5 to 3 million, initially it was 5 million. If these people were not looked after in this region by this country, again, there could have been a lot of turmoil, more than what we actually saw. So this is another achievement, I think, of Pakistan. And present facilitation in the talks, ongoing talks about Afghanistan between Americans and Afghan Taliban. I think everybody knows that how important these talks are and what important role Pakistan has played as far as these talks are concerned. Then embracing BRI and becoming a part of CPEC, which is a regional concept. This again, I think, was and is a great achievement as far as we are concerned. Efforts to resolve issues with India, not only from 47 onward, but if you look at whatever happened in the last 2 weeks or 10 days, I need not overemphasize the two behaviors, the comparison of the two behaviors. All our friends from other countries, they can just, I think, assess it for themselves, that how did one country behave and what was the response from the other country. This definitely is a feather in our cap that we tried our best to keep peace and tranquility in this region. Hopefully, let us hope it goes that way. We are part of SARC, we are part of SCO and other regional and international organizations and forum. This might look small, but we also played a very effective role in anti-narcotic operations. Narcotics, we do understand, they do create instability in populations, in societies, and we played a very big role in at least stemming the flow of. We all know that we are just next to a very country which produces the largest amount of narcotics, and I think this role should also be appreciated. This was also one of our contributions. Anti-polio campaign, although we did it for ourselves, but if you have sick people within a region, and especially a disease which is contagious, if you can control that, if you can put in your efforts to do that, that also goes in ensuring there's a peace and stability in the region. So I just said, as I promised with you, that I will just give you the points so that we have more time for question and answer. I must admit that whatever I have said, we did all this with the help of our friends. We couldn't have done it alone. And we appreciate all our friends who actually helped us to achieve all this. And we also hope and pray that in future also we do have that sort of collaboration and we keep moving in that direction in a peaceful manner. Thank you very much.